We are doing another live stream, even though for most of you guys it's going to be a replay. But this is the brand new Arrma Kraton 6S EXP Extreme Bash. And they've done quite a few upgrades to it, actually, over the last EXP. So the main one that you can see is this lovely alloy bulkhead. Look at that. It used to be a massive problem on these Arrmas, blowing out these bulkheads. That should now not be a problem anymore. However, moving down the chassis, we do have a problem because we have ripped out that hinge pin holder. Now, I'm not knocking it at all, because when you see the real full video of this car, my God, we gave it an absolute beating. No car would have handled that at all. But that doesn't mean that we can't make it better. So, here I've got these hinge pin braces here from Trill. And they're made of 70-75, and they're definitely going to be a lot stronger than the stock one. So in this video, live stream, we're going to take it apart and fix it up again. Also, rather annoyingly, we broke the diff cup. And they're a bit of a pain in the butt to fix. So you might even get a Kevy Rage on this live stream. Hopefully not. Right, normally, when I answer the comments live, I do it on this iPad here. That's my silly sister. Just put that on there. That's her. But last time I went on here, it didn't work. So hopefully we can get the comments. Oh, no, I don't want to do an update. It's making me do an update. And I can't remember my password, so I can't update it, I don't think. No, I don't think it won't let me update it. Oh, will it? Oh, let's try. I just got to literally find the stream. Let's put in. Let's see if we can find the streams. Then we can get the comments, you see. All right. Anyway, people, how have you been doing? Right, Kevin Talbot. Do a search for Kevin Talbot. And then hopefully. Maybe we've got to search Kevin Talbot RC. Oh, there's Kevin Talbot RC. And then live, right. Live. Boom. Right. Okay, I think we're there. Where are the comments? Oh, where are the comments? How do you get the comments, people? How do we get the comments? Oh, where are the comments? Oh, I need the comments to see so I can chat with you guys. This is a good start of the stream, isn't it, eh? No, right. All right, never mind that then. I'll just get my phone and we'll get the comments on there. Yeah, forget that iPad. I've lost my password to update it. Right, let's get this over. I should have been more prepared, but you guys already give me a hard time saying I'm late. The trouble is, let's get you on here so I can waffle with you a lot while I'm setting up the thing. So, back in the day when you set up a YouTube live stream, you just set the live stream up and then in your own time, you'd then go live and do your live stream and it wouldn't give a start time. Now, the minute you set the stream up, YouTube by default sets the start time as the minute you hit go. So, but you might not be ready at that point. You're still getting stuff ready. You've got to go on the computer and set up slow mode and all this other stuff. Make my chicory drink and all that stuff, and then everyone in the comments going, you're late. Time as the minute you hit go. Oh, look, it's me moaning. So, but you might not be ready at that point. Right, we got the comments now. There we go. Boom. I can read the comments off of there. Happy days. So I set the stream up, and then everyone says I'm late all the time, but nothing I can do about it. Blame YouTube. Blame YouTube, not me. And of course, I've got to make the chicory, the best drink ever. If you like coffee, but I don't think coffee's healthy, then good alternative. It tastes better. You can drink as much of it as you want all day. It's healthy. Doesn't stain your teeth. And it's brilliant. Chicory. Try it. Amazon. Type it in. Right. First of all, we're going to get the wheels off for this bad boy. It makes it easier to work on. And we've got greasy diffs coming up, so glovage is going on. Sometimes I hear people say, why do you wear gloves? I would have thought it was fairly obvious, isn't it? If you're working on something mechanical, why you put gloves on? Obviously not. Anyway, what have you guys been up to? Let me know. Hatch RC says coffee is poison. Yeah, some people say it's healthy because it's got antioxidants in it. Other people say it's poisonous. I don't think it's good for you personally. But each their own. What have you guys been up to? Voss says he'll stick to his whiskey. Hey, too much of that, probably not good for you neither. Get these wheels off, it'll be easy to work on. By the way, let's get this down there. You guys can win a brand new one of these. It's down there in the box. Look, brand new one. Of let me show you actually, because how they come in the box when you get them. This is the latest one that's come out. Brand spanking new. And I've given it a heavy signature on there, look. So one of you guys can win this one. So I'm not going to waffle on about it too long, but if you want to win that, whatever, it's there. If you want to win that, the link to that is down below in the description box. And you can also get free tickets as well to that. So click on the link down below, how you can win it. And then make sure you log in. And then once you're logged in, if you click on enter, scroll to the bottom, it says enter by post. And then you can do a postal entry for free. If you want more tickets, then you can buy more tickets if you want a bigger chance of winning it. Right, hopefully that will keep everybody happy. But it's impossible to keep everybody happy because no matter what you do, somebody always moans and says you're doing it wrong. Right, so first of all, I think we should just dig in and do the bulkhead first because that's the thing that is most annoying to fix. So let's do the worst first, and the rest of it's plain sailing. So what I'm doing here, look, it's got all bits of dirt and stuff in these Allen keys. So I'm just getting dirt out of there. Then I know these have got a habit of rounding off, and especially now that we're going into alloys, probably got Loctite on there, but it's not too bad, we're good. So I'm just going to loosen it off first by hand, and then we're going to get the Uggo in there. But I'm really impressed with this EXB. I gave it an absolute kicking. You wait till you see the video how much abuse this car took. And it took a lot to break it. So very impressed with it. I mean, anyone doing any sort of normal or quite hard bashing, the thing's just going to last. And these Arrma's been getting better and better. You see a lot of people complaining, saying, oh, they got the version 1, then the version 2, then the version 3, now they're on like version 10. Now, what iPhone are they on? You know, things evolve. Things get better. It's good that that we're on version 10. It means we keep getting better and better RCs. And these are definitely getting better and better. All the time they're getting better. Noah in the house. How you doing, dude? I haven't bashed in years, says Slash. Oh, why not? Why have you not bashed? Right, we've got that off. Now I think we've got to get a screw out. Well, it'll be easier to get it out in a minute. Oh, look, they've changed this as well. This is new. I haven't even noticed that when I made the video. They've done this like they have on the 8S. But it's got 2 short ones of these because this here used to bend quite easy because it was really long. But now they've used 2 shorter ones. Wow, and the chassis on this has stayed straight. If we get the straight edge, I have abused the living hell out of this. And look at that. Chassis is perfectly straight. So, yeah, Arrma listening. Arrma watching the videos. And they're listening. And they're improving. Which is good for the hobby, isn't it? It's better for everyone. If you have RCs that you can take out and beat the living hell out of them and they don't break. See, another part that used to break quite a lot on these Arrmas is that hinge pin brace on the top there. And this is metal. Look at that alloy bulkhead. I really like this car. Look, here as well, look. They've made this servo saver. The top bit's out of metal now. They put better servo in there with more power. I've got the full video coming out. Just got to edit it. And I'm fixing it, and I've done like a boom. So I need to fix it live now, so the next part of the boom works. It didn't work really, so yeah. Right, moving swiftly on. Let's move on to this part here. So, let's do the differential first. Oh, Noah was there when it broke. That was a good bash we had at the weekend. Good to be back in the UK and see all the UK friends. Went for a nice curry afterwards. And oh my God, the poor toilet in the morning. Oh dear. Oh dear. But it was a good curry. It was worth it at the time. Oh, my tough baby, says Frank. This thing is tough, dude. This thing is actually tough. I mean, it's probably worth putting stronger hinge pin blocks on. You know, they're a bit of a weak spot-ish. But the thing is, though, it's a cheap part to replace, you know. These are cheap. If you bend one of these, they're cheap to replace. If you modify this, you might start moving the problems elsewhere. Maybe not, I don't know. But I'm going to upgrade it anyway. I've got these ones here from Trill. If you want to know where you can get these Trill parts from, then just Google Trill. Look, it says it there. Look, there's the website name. Look, there's loads of parts, loads of different RC cars. Really good quality. Look at that. That rear block there is completely destroyed. There is it. There. See that Trill one. Hopefully, it's not going to do that. We hope. Never know for sure though. How often do you drive your trucks on my own? No, not very often, really. It's you know, to me, RC is like a sociable hobby. You know, I enjoy doing it with friends. I don't like going out on my own and doing it so much. I mean, I have done sometimes, but I always prefer to go out with friends. It's just so much more fun. You know, it's always same as like driving the Lambo. I don't drive it often on my own. I'd rather share it with friends and just go out with a friend and have a laugh together. But when I work, I like being on my own. You know, when I'm here editing, fixing stuff's good when you've got a friend there sometimes. But when I'm editing, I like being on my own. Hello from Los Angeles, says Tyrrell. Hello, Tyrrell. Can you show me the Traxxas XO1? Oh, it's buried all the way over there, dude. Completely buried. Right, so we've got these arms off. Oh, that's drive shaft. The drive shaft that fell out was bent, but I straightened it in the vise. So with these, I wouldn't even waste your money buying new ones. Just keep straightening it out. Put goggles on though if you hit it with a hammer, because they have been known to shatter. These are quite soft, so they probably won't, but it's always worth, whenever you hit anything metal with a hammer, it's always worth putting on goggles, because it could shatter and go in your eyeballs. What are you guys saying? Somebody from Calgary, Canada. Hello from Norway. Hello from a Ukraine basement. Hello, dude. Let's get a Diff out of there. So what have you guys been up to? Let me know what you've been up to. Can't wait to see Kev's Max Slash video. Yes, I've got the Max Slashy on order. Oh, damn it. That's rounding off. Oh, I don't really want to take the wing mount off. Wing mounts, I could take the wing mount off. There's all nuts and bolts behind it though. That's a bit of a nuisance. You've got. I'll tell you what, there's going to be more of a nuisance if that rounds off. If these round off, it's going to be a bit more of a mission. Ah, damn it. We'll just take the wing off then. Hoping we can get in there at an angle, but it's rounding off the bolt. Not what we want to do. Isn't that a good idea to round off bolts? Hello from Ohio, USA. Hello, dude. I 3D printed a rear wing for my Rustler. Hey, is it any good? Got an Indian subscriber. Hello, hello. Do you still have the Lamborghini? Yes, I do. I still have the Lamborghini. Don't know if it works though. It hasn't been used in a while. It's a bit sentimental because I bought that car when I had like no money at all. I was completely broke, and I had to sell my van. Oh no, it doesn't come off. Oh, I'm not going to take it off. Look, it's all fitted around here. Man, it's got like 20 screws holding it on, all just to get to this diff cover. That's stupid. I don't like the idea of that. Look, to get at this diff cover there, you've got to take everything off. Man, that means you've got to take this screw out, and for that you've got to take... Oh, my God. I'm going to have to, aren't I? What a mission. What an absolute mission. Just to get 2 bolts out, you've got to strip this. I'm not a fan of that. That is a bit of a shitey design. Not impressed with that, Mr. Arrma. Look, we can't get that screw out, so now we've got to take that body post off. No, that is a... No, I'm not happy about that design. No, that sucks. That is a crap design. You've got to take all of this off just to get to 2 screws. That is stupid. No, not happy. Not happy, Arrma. Happy with the durability, but not happy with the workability. That's just making a fairly straightforward job into a mission now. You've got to take the shock mounts off. Oh, man. I mean, the body mounts. Ah. Right, now we can get at this screw. Hopefully. That's stupid. Why did they do that? What a stupid design. What a silly design. Right, so we've got to take this out. Man, that is daft. Now you've got to take this out. What a stupid design. If that doesn't come apart now, I'll get the hammer out. That is stupid. I'll tell you what other car's really bad for that. Is that JLB, not JLB, this thing here. The Skeeter. When you break a front arm, you have literally got to strip apart the whole entire front end. You've got to take so much off just to replace the top arm. It's absolutely horrible. And it's quite weak, that top arm as well. It breaks every time you bash it. Well, it does with my bashing. And I can't be bothered to wrench on it. Not strip the whole car down just to change the top arm. So it just doesn't get used. You know, I think manufacturers should think about... That's the only trouble with these primals as well. Is like when you break the diff cup inside, it's a complete mission taking it apart, and it makes me not want to use it. But they have upgraded them now. The version 4s have got a lot thicker diff cups, and I haven't broken any yet. So the version 4 ones should be good now. But no, just in RCs in general, I really don't like it when a certain part that breaks quite often is an absolute mission to fit. All right, that's off now. I think I'm going to undo this by hand. Otherwise, I might strip it off. When he started stripping it off, that one there. Oh dear. Now I'm going to get a new bolt in there, because this is on the verge of stripping. Tomley in the house moaning. Tomley is the Meister of moaning. Tomley definitely makes a lot of moaning videos. When you're modding Lambo, I don't know yet. I'm going to take it to the Isle of Man. And the trouble is, if I mod it, I don't know how easy it's going to be to get it fixed on the Isle of Man. So I'm going to have to look into that. But I still want to turbo it. That there. Right, I'm going to get a new screw for that, because that's really started to round off. Where is it? M12? No. Oh, I haven't got a spare one. Kevy hasn't got a spare one. I've got to put a new one in there because this thing's rounded off. What have we got here? What have we got here? That one? I've got one there, even though it's a tad longer. Not sure if that will go in that far if it's longer. Let's see. No. Too long. Too long. Tomley goes drama sales. What's the new drama plan then, Tomley? What's the next drama you got planned? Show him some more of your Tesla. That'll get some drama going. There we go. Got a new one here. There we go. Boom. Oh, I've just thrown away a good one. Oh, that's a good one. That one and that one's a bad one, I think. Well, hold on, oh, God knows. I'm getting mixed up now. all this ranting, I'm losing track of what's what. Right. I don't know why we've got 3 normal ones and one that's a bit longer. Oh. Right, there we go. You've got 4 the same now. There we go. Boom. All right, back on track. Tommy's going to make something up about me. Yeah, go for it, dude. Go for it. Make it as horrible as possible. The more horrible you make it, the better. Oh, hold on. No, I don't know. No, the screws are in here. What am I doing here, man? What is Kevy doing here? Alright, diff cover off. Oh, and what a nuisance, look. Oh, this is a pain in the butt, man. Feel good to be home. This isn't my home, dude. My home is Isle of Man now. I'm just visiting here now. I'm on holiday. But yeah, it's good to come back here and see friends and family and all that. But it's also good to live in a place where the government are not out to shaft you over. Right. It's a bit of a nuisance because that diff cup is on the side where you have to strip the whole entire diff down. If this would have been on that side, then it's a lot easier. You just got to take the top cap off and change it. Now I've got to take all the fluid out. Yeah. Whatever. Stop moaning, get on with it, I suppose. Get that in there. Nice, live builds are great. Yeah. That's good because you get a chance to have a little waffle with some of you lot. Because otherwise I'd be here doing it on my own and get bored. So if I do it live, I can chat with you lot. Make a video about your best RC cars. I've done one of them quite recently actually, dude. Alright. Can you guys do me a favour and let me know what diff fluid is supposed to be in the back of the new Arrma Kraton 6S diff? I'm going to have to put new fluid in there. If it would have been this top cup, I could have got away with it and not bothered. But because it's the bottom one, all the fluid's going to come out. Earplug fluid. No, I don't really want to earplug it, really, because it can make it handle a bit crappy, especially when you've got as much power as this. Right, get all this out of there. Now, if any of you guys can check and let me know what fluid's supposed to be in there. Is there a build of your B7? There will be, yeah. Oh, Russell says 50k, Turtle says 100k. Come on, guys. What's it supposed to be? That out of there. Now we've got to try and get that cog out of there, which is a mission as well. 500k. Oh, you're not just making it up. Tom Lee goes, leave it empty, handles better. No, don't be silly. Come on, out with you. Sometimes you do that, it comes out. Sometimes it doesn't. Come on, it's out. Right, sweet. Sweet. Right, now we've got a pin in there. People saying 10 to 20k. Oh, man, you lot gone anything from 10k to 500k. What's it meant to be? What does the book say? I was going to get whatever bottle's closest otherwise, because all you guys are telling me a different one. You'll get that pin out of there, which is no. No, damn it. All right. It's got a screw on the side here. I presume you've got to take this screw out. Book says 30k. They say 10k. Arrma says 10k. Oh God, you guys are all telling me different. What's it meant to be? Come on, people. Right, pin out. Diff cup out. Come on, out. Right there, that is out. Boom. Everyone's saying different. Billy for Rock says, do you still do eBay, Kev? No, I don't do it anymore now because I've moved to the Isle of Man. And I haven't tried it there yet, but being a smaller island, you haven't got the customers. And to ship stuff here, I can't compete on shipping. So I will still do I'll do a few little bits here and there just to stay on top of it. And I do in the future plan to employ some people and head it off even bigger. But so much stuff going on at the minute, you've got to prioritise everything. Manuel says 100k. Really? Manuel says 80k. Man, you guys are just winding me up. Everyone's telling me different. Alright, that in there. And then the pin back in there. Can anyone move to Isle of Man or do you have to be accepted? Well, first of all, you've got to be hard-working. That is the first rule. They want people there that are going to contribute to the local economy. And if you're from UK, you can just go there. You haven't got to do anything really. You just got to go there and tell them that you're there and register for their taxes. If you're in other places outside of UK, I'm not sure. You probably need to get visas and work permits and all that stuff, I would imagine. But it's got some foreigners there, so it's definitely doable. But the foreigners that are there are hard working. They've got their own businesses, they employ people, and they contribute. Trouble is with a lot of the illegal ones we got in the UK, they don't contribute. All they do is just suck up our resources, suck up our tax money, and a lot of them commit crimes as well. None of that on the Isle of Man, fortunately. Hopefully it will stay like that. Right, I'm going to get some diff fluid. What are you guys agreeing on? 80k, 100k. This is the rear diff, by the way, dudes. 80k front and rear, 100 centre. How do they know if you're a hard worker? Well, if you're not, you won't have any money and you won't be able to survive. So you have to live there for, I think, for 10 years before you even have the chance to be able to get council housing. So, you know, if you just turn up and you don't earn any money, you'll literally be sleeping on the beach. Right, diff fluid, what are we going to put in it? 500. $77,000, 300,000, 20,000. I don't know what to put in it. I'm going to put 20,000 in because you lot keep telling me different. And there we go. Got some 20,000. Is that about right? Will that do? Because you lot keep telling me all sorts of different numbers. So I guess I can just put in there whatever comes first. All right, what was in there? Is that? Yeah, solid. That'll do. 20,000. I'm sure someone on the list said 20,000. Oh, hold on. Better put the gears back in first. Someone on the list said 20,000 somewhere, so whatever. Not in it, am I? Tomley says don't put anything in it. Someone else said 1 million. Someone else said 10,000. Right, there we go. That in there. Needs 22,000 weight chicory. There we go. How often are the live builds? No set schedule. It's just kind of if I've got to repair something and it's not worth filming for a video, then I'll do it as a live. It looks about the right sort of viscosity compared to what came out of it, roughly. There you go, that'll do. Not in MI, it's only a toy. Who cares? Right, get that thing put back together. Diff cup on. Screws back in, boom. Bish bash bosh. Oh, better put that grub screw back in here before the oil comes out. Anybody got love for the HBR jump shot? I've never had one. They look really basic. Probably a great beginner car. They're a bit Gorganish, aren't they? Kev, it's 80,000. Arrma support said it. Yeah, too late now, dude. Everybody told me different, so I just got whatever come first, and that was 20. Hello from Vegas. I'm following your Rumble channel. Hey! Yeah, I did put a few things on Rumble, but it doesn't do well on Rumble at all. I think Rumble's more controversial stuff that you're not allowed to post on YouTube. Yeah, that sort of content on there seems to do well. But RC content on Rumble doesn't seem to do well. I mean, I've put a few things on there just in case it does take off, but I don't know. Probably better off putting it on Facebook, if anything. I'll put a few on TikTok. Boom. You can get your first red cat now. I'll tell you what, at my house on the Isle of Man, there's a cat that comes in the garden, and it's really friendly actually, and it comes in the house sometimes and jumps on my lap. But the good thing is with that, I don't have to feed it, I don't have to look after it, I don't have to get somebody else to look after it when I go away. So it comes for cuddles, and then it buggers off to get food and everything else. Perfect. Part-time cat friend. Anyone not saying 80k are so wrong? Yeah, maybe, dude. But when everybody's telling you something else, what can you do? And I've just forgotten which way around that goes in. Damn it. Was it this way? Was it that way? The trouble is, if you put that in the wrong way around, then the car goes the wrong way around. Alright, let's see. If that goes forward... Why is it not turning? Right, come on, in. Right. Right, that forward. That goes towards me. So that goes forward. Oh, I can't even turn the bloody thing. That goes forward. That goes towards me. That goes forward. That one, right, that's it. Right. Well, we'll soon know when we put it all back together again and the car goes backwards if I've done it right or not. Right, that on there. Boom. And now we can get these screws back in. Oh, hold on. Oops. Hold on. And then we got to get that. Put that in there. Which way around did he go? Not that, was it? Is it like that? Yeah, like that. Right. Get those screws back in there, boys and girls. Any girls in the view? In the chat? Put the cat in the RC car. I don't think it would like that. Grease it, dude. I've still got grease in there, dude. Still got loads of grease in there. Look, I'll get a bit of the grease off what's around the edges and put it on the cog. There, look. I always forget to put grease on it all the time. That'll do. Not in it, dude. But well spotted. Hope them tyres hold up. Oh, yeah, maybe not now if it's got only 20k in there. Schoolboy says, remember me from your RC bike video. Yeah, I remember your username, dude. Did you ever get the V8 model engine working? No, but they're supposed to be sending me a better one. And then I want to make a burnout infraction out of it. Right, lid on, boom, get that away. That's the worst of the whole job done. Right, these have already got loads of Loctite on there, so I'm not going to bother putting more on. So let's make sure we've got the right length screws here actually. So I know if you put in screws that are too long, they're going to bottom out. So we'll get those screws all in there. Are you going to continue with the Toyan engine crawler? Yeah, well, Jason from Redfin Models has kind of taken over that project. And there will be a video on it soon when we get it done. Is that the one that's rounded off? Oh, that one's rounded off. Bye. And a bit Loctite on that one. Ever fix up the rift? Nearly. So Scott from Isle of Man took it away and done a few bits on it, but the servo for the gear shifter's done. And I want to put a perfect pass servo in it as well. Because the servo it's got an eco boost in there, which is good. But for something like the Rift on rocks, it could do with a bit more power. I love my modified Rift. Stock, I'm not really a fan of the Rift, but modified, love it. Do Kingsling. I want a Kingsling, but you can't get them here. So I wonder if have they got them on A-Main, the Kingslings? Schoolboy says, hearing my voice from a live video makes him happy every day. Hey, glad you like the videos, dude. Right, that is back together again. Next up, we have to change this arm here. Rid of that. Right. Quick tidy up, because when the workbench gets in a complete mess, it makes it difficult to work. So, quick little 30-second tidy up, and then we can move swiftly on. Right, next up, new arm. But not before we have a little swig of the old chicory. Is Martin going to pop up in a video soon? Martin doesn't do much RC at the moment, actually. But the last video with Martin was Fam Jam, I believe. Right. You could get away with using this arm again, but it has started to pull out. So, may as well change it. Nothing worse than going out for a bash. You break your car first jump. And then you got to just watch your mates play. Just over something that you could have fixed in the shop. Random stuff says he's got a modified Rustler. Hey! Tim says A-Main show one. Oh, cool. Maybe I'll get on there and order one up then. Right, so that arm off. And then, are these handed or not? Yeah, they are handed, annoyingly. I hate it when they hand arms, especially when they come in pairs. I know they're handed on the X-Max, but at least the front and the rear arms are the same, and you can buy them singularly. On these you have to buy both. So where's the other arm? Right, there's the two new arms, so we need to match that one, I believe. Yeah, right, that one. Let's get some of this stuff moved over. Can you do lossy laser nut? I've got a laser nut. I haven't used it in a while. Maybe. Maybe. I'll do try and focus mainly on using new RCs because it keeps the content fresh, unless you do modifications. And then that out of there. And that goes in there. What boat is that? Oh, that is a 3D printed boat. Do you remember the one in the boat video on the skate park that Jason had? That 3D printed one. And I said to you guys, do you want a video on one? And you said yes. Well, Andy, if you go on RC Andy's channel, he actually 3D printed this and built it for me and gifted it to me the other day. But look how cool that is. The whole thing is completely 3D printed. I think it's 4S, brushless, or maybe even 6S, I can't remember. But look at that, even that jet thing on the back, look, it's all 3D printed. And these things are fast, dude, fast. So Jason Redfin's got one, Andy's got one, Max has got one, a few of us have got them actually, so we have to get them out at some point. Right, next up, that, but we'll change that in a minute. So that can now, why is this upside down? Goes like that, and then that goes like that. Right, make sure we put it on the right way around, otherwise you've got to take it all apart again later on. Have you seen the new Tractor Spartans as Colson's RCs? I've seen some pictures, I haven't got one yet, and I will need to get one. That in there, like that, boom. Get in there, that in there. Did you put the capture pins on your Ultimate X-Max? No, I didn't actually. I will do though. Come on, get in. Get in, man. Not that one. Do you ever do flight videos? Rarely. Every now and then. Not really. I mean, I've got a couple of flight videos coming up that I'm working on. One of them is a jet turbine and the other one is that big beast biplane. Would you ever get a red cat? Maybe. Who does red cat in UK? Who in the UK does red cat? What's up from Metro Detroit? Hello, Joe B. How you doing, dude? Any drag content in the pipeline? Yes, I've got 2 drag cars. One's a nitro, long dragster thing, and I've got like a drag slash. And is it a lossy version I think I got as well? Right, so we got that back on. Next up, I'm going to quickly repair the shock. So we can get that back on. Kev, do more planes. Yeah, I will do. I will do more plane stuff. Loads of Americans in the chat. Yeah, I think 80% of my... No, I think 50% are American, 10% are UK. Germany's quite a lot. Austria and Australia, I think, are quite a lot too. Canada. Minecraft says 250 likes, 500 watching. Smash the like button, guys. There you go. Smash that like button. It helps the old algorithm push the video a bit more. Because if you watch... Well, I used to have donations on the live stream, but I turned it off because, you know, sometimes people would donate like $100. And, you know, I'm not really that short of money myself. And it didn't feel right getting money from other people that maybe worked all day for that, maybe, possibly. I just didn't like the feeling of it, so I turned it off. So instead, if you guys want to help support the channel, just give a thumbs up in the comments. That is it. And if you do want to donate financially, then donate to my favourite charity, which is Great Ormond Street. Or any charity you choose. Does that? Right, that goes on first and that after. Right, okay. That on. That on. Like that. Bish bash bosh. Redcad had to send Tomley's car straight to him. Oh, right. I don't know if they ever emailed me. I'm a big crap on emails. I get so many. Most of them get deleted. If I answered every email, I would not get any work done at all. Then there wouldn't be any videos at all. So most of my emails get deleted straight away. I probably missed out on a few good deals, actually, by just ignoring emails. But I mean, priority is to get videos done. If I can't get videos done, then none of it matters really, does it? I'll tell you what, I hate doing emails. I really hate it. If I turn my computer on in the morning and there's like 50 emails, it's like, oh man, it's just delete. And then a few that look important, I might look at them. Normally from the tax man, says I've paid something late. Right. Next up, we can put the shaft back in, and then we can put on these hinge pin blocks. So these are the fronts, these are the rears. Yep. Right, so these are apparently made from 7075, I believe, even though it doesn't say it on there actually. Most of the Trill stuff says on there 7075, but on that one it doesn't say. So I don't want to lie and say they are if they're not, but I'm assuming they probably are, because most of the stuff is. How do you record the action shots on your RC cars? If I try and get, I don't know, normally the iPhone, but sometimes a GoPro. That goes on there. Right. And we've got, where's the screws goes that went in there? I'm losing stuff. Right, there we are. Right, there we are actually, there. I want some Monster Jam updates. I've been working on the monster truck actually. I'm doing a video on it. Let me get this on and I will show you what's going on with the monster truck. A bit of Loctite on there. We don't want that coming loose. Nitro crawler, someone said. Yep, I just spoke about that a minute ago, dude. If you want to stream back. Long story short, though, Jason from Redfin's going to carry on with that. Do I miss Christmas every day? Can I see the jet? Yes, yes. Let me get these arms on quickly. Just so I don't forget where I'm at. And then we'll have a quick look. Hello from Netherlands. Take the real monster truck out. Haha. I need to get more land for that. Right, hold on. Just got to get a new screw because one of these is bent. Here we go. New screw. All right. So we need to get these drive shafts back in there. That in there. And then we need a pin, which I probably lost by hiccups by the looks of it, but I've got new ones here, so no big deal. Get that pin in there just to hold it for now. And then we can do the other arm. Shaft in, make sure that these sway bars on the right side of the shaft, otherwise you've got to take it all apart again. That in there, that in there, pin in, boom, hinge pin block brace thing, whatever you want to call it, on there, boom, and screws in with a little tad of Loctite. How is the Nitro F1 car? Is this sat on the shelf at the minute, dude? I've got to get on that. thing is with nitro, the ones that you got to faff about with a lot, I'd rather do it on a nice day when the sun's out and you can spend a bit of time on it. If it's winter, you just want to get over and done with, and then you tend to rush things. When is TT? Oh, June, is it? July? Looking forward to that. It's about a 5-10 minute drive from my house in the Isle of Man. I'm sorry I can't get all the comments on there, people. They do come in pretty quick. So if you want your comment read, leave it as short as possible. Because the ones that are like 2 lines long, by the time I get to read it, it's gone. So try and leave it, try and minimise it to... yeah, I've the shortest comment are the ones that I go for. So the ones that say like, hey Kev, this one's a good one. Look, what do sway bars do? I'll show you in a minute. I'll just get it reconnected and I'll show you what it does. So at the moment, look, with the sway bar not connected, if that arm moves, the other one doesn't. The idea of the sway bar is that it joins both arms together. So it puts a bit of resistance onto that one, so it keeps the car flatter when it's in the turns. That's the idea of it anyway. Whether or not they make much of a difference on an RC car, who knows. On bashers, I don't bother putting them on a lot of the time. And even on the racers, a lot of the time I don't bother. They don't appear to really make much difference. A monster truck, they make a massive difference. Because if the sway bar's gone on the monster truck, it leans so bad when you go around the bend. Right, I don't know. We'll get this sway bar back on, then I'll try and demonstrate, see if it does the same thing or not. I'll get that on the other side. Get that on that side so that we can do the screw up if it ever comes off in the future. Can you make X-Max upgrades? Oh, I do. I've done lots of videos with X-Max upgrades. I think, dudes, let's round it off, that one. Alright, well, let's get the grub screw out of that side and see if we can wind it into the other side. I think I've rounded it off. So if we turn this round, it's got another hole on this side, and we get a second go, hopefully. Hello from Ohio, hello! Limit straps stop shocks from travelling too far. Yes, monster truck's got limit straps. Oh. If it didn't, you would kill shocks all the time. Get that in there, stupid thing. What RC car is this? This is an Arrma Kraton 6S EXB, the latest version. Why don't you buy a Traxxas TRX4M? I have, I've got 2, and I did film a video in the Isle of Man with it, so there'll be a video of that soon. X-Max versus Raminator. Yep, just did a video on that, dude. Right, so now we've got the sway bar connected. You can't really see it, and I can't even really feel it, but now if I push this suspension arm up, because this has got a flex, it makes it a bit stiffer, so it's just supposed to keep the car more level in the bends. Right, now we can get this silly wing back on, and which is a bit of a pain in the arse, look, because it's actually broken. And I've ordered a new one, but they didn't have any, so I'm going to put the broken one back on, which kind of sucks. Right. Right. Where's it all go? It's got that screw there. Is that for there? Nope. Oh no, that was for there, wasn't it? Oh. Oh. That in there. When is next Rossa? June or July? Something like that. That on there. That on there. I've just lost some screws, I think. How does GPS stick on? White tack. or black tack you can use, but that makes more mess. White tack's a bit cleaner. Right, and now is it these? Is it that went in there? So many screws come out of this thing, it's difficult to remember where it all goes. Sell me your 80cc engine? No, dude. I don't sell my RC stuff. It's not worth the bother. Too much hassle. That can't go in there, can it? Where do those screws come from? Oh, dear. Let's get the rest of it together first, and maybe we'll figure it out. Where's the UDR? The UDR is just here above my head, and I do need to get it out again actually, because when we was out bashing on the weekend, Connor that goes to Redfin Models, he's got one with a load of Vitavon upgrades, and it was lovely. I've got some footage of it actually. I'm going to put that into the video with this car actually. That's in, that's in. Get this shock tower back on. Oh, that red anodized aluminium looks sweet. Yeah, it does, dude. Looks really nice. I really like this Kraton. Really impressed with it. I mean, I imagine with my style of bashing, I will eventually bend the chassis, but so far it's perfectly straight. It's probably going to take a really severe hit on like edge of a skateboard ramp or something to bend it. So very impressed with this one. Arrma did really good with this one. Kev, what's the point of metal bulkheads? Stock composite ones are strong. Oh, it depends how you drive, dude. I mean, my style of bashing, I used to trash them almost every bash. And the trouble is with them, you've got to strip the whole car down to get to them, and they're a pain in the arse to fit. So I like them. I have destroyed the chassis actually once by putting on the alloy bulkheads because there's no give. But you know, yeah, I've ran metal bulkheads for a while now, and I've only destroyed one chassis doing it. So I think everything's a pro and con, but I like them. More Tamiya cars. Yeah, I've got a few Tamiya builds coming up actually. Plastic repair welder saves money. Yeah, well, something like a bulkhead, I wouldn't do that because it'll probably just break again. What time is it here? Here is 6:30. Right, straighten that up. Right, so there's two screws missing that go in there. And, well, I've got these two long ones left here, but is it those? I can't see where else they go. They seem a bit excessive for what it is. No, they've gone in. They've gone in. Right. McDonald's or Burger King? Oh, dude, none of them. I hate that sort of food. I mean, if you eat that food a lot, you just feel ill all the time. But you feel so ill all the time that you don't even notice anymore that you're feeling ill. But if I went and ate at McDonald's, I would feel so disgusting afterwards and ill all day. That stuff really is not good for you. I'd avoid it. I don't even like the taste of it. I hate it. If like I'm out and about and I'm really hungry, I'd rather eat nothing. But, you know, last time I had one, it was just, I didn't like it. Didn't enjoy the taste. Didn't enjoy the flavour. None of it. Really bad food. Really not healthy. I'd avoid that stuff at all costs. Right. So, we can get that back on. I could do the front as well. However, I don't know if I can be bothered to take the front off. I should do really though. I'll do it. I'll do it. Right. So we've got this gasket. See, this gasket I often don't bother putting back on as well because they tend to just fall off. Trying to put it back on. If we put a little dab of grease on there, it might hold it. A little bit of grease on there. So I don't normally bother with these. I mean, they are good. It just keeps all the sands and stuff from getting in. Should really put it on. I'm just a bit lazy sometimes when it comes to stuff like that. Kev, when is TRX4M video? Well, I've been editing it, dude. I've just got to finish editing it. I've got like 20 or 30 videos in the making at the minute. I've got so many videos that I've started and not finished. Right, so now we need to get that centre shaft back in. See, and then the trouble is... Oh, that strap's broken. The trouble is, you've got to try and line up the drive shaft. And then you got to get this all back together. And now, hopefully, it's not all going to move. Oh, and we got to get this back in there before that goes together. Otherwise, it's never going to go back in. And then everything pops out. That shaft has popped out again. And then by the time you've lined everything up and you look underneath, the gasket's moved and you can't get the screws in. So what normally happens with me, I'll just get fed up with it and don't bother putting that back in. I've got to take a screw out of here, stopping it. It's probably moved already. Oh no, it's still there. So that's normally what I do. If it goes in, it goes in. If it doesn't, it doesn't. RC to me has got to be fun. And if something frustrates you, it's not worth doing. And if you try and do something 10 times and it's still not working, I haven't got the attention to sit there for hours and hours and hours trying to make it work. Right. But it's worked. We're good. Don't panic. It's worked. Alright. Get those screws in there like that. Screw in there. Backflip real monster truck. Haha, maybe one day. I mean, people have broken their backs doing it if they land it wrong, so it is a bit scary. I'm sure if I'm doing a Monster Jam one day and there's a backflip wall just looking at me, it'll be hard to not do it, wouldn't it? I hate Arrma 3S clutch design, it's so fragile. Oh, what, you mean the slipper clutch? Yeah, that's stupid, yeah. I'd rather it just didn't have a clutch at all. I normally try and tighten it up to lock it. Right, boom, that's that done. Rear end complete. So let's quickly show you that and then we'll show you some of the aeroplanes and stuff. So, right, so there we go. We've got the trill bulkhead things on there, the hinge pin block braces things, whatever they're called. Got everything else fixed. So I've got the front ones here to still put on it. So I'm not in the mood for putting them on. I can't be bothered, but I will do it. I will do it. I will get them on there. I mean, we're live. We might as well. Why not? All right, so that is that. And then that is the jet that you wanted to see. So I think next week, we might start that up and get it running for the first time. A real jet engine in there, look. Thing's pretty big, actually. Look, that there is a speed sausage, and that's a big RC car. And look how long that is. A bit of a beast. So when I go to Isle of Man next, I'm going to take all my speed running cars with me and work on those over there, because I spend most of my time on Isle of Man now. Right, let's have a look at the monster truck. So I've got the front end off at the minute because I'm putting on a new steering system. So I've just taken off all these hydraulic hoses because the new system uses much bigger lines. Look at the size of those fittings compared to the old fittings. These are the old fittings. That's the old fitting, that's the new one. And we've got much bigger lines. And then we've got a new orbital valve on there. That's what the steering wheel attaches to. So you steer on there, and then that puts the steering fluid comes out of these. And then it goes into these rams, and that's what moves the steering. It goes into these, look, and then it moves that way and the other way. And I've made this little bracket here. I welded that up yesterday to mount this block here. So that's got a filter on it, and it's the regulator as well. It controls the pressure of everything. And then over here, look, I put that tank in. So that's actually a pressurised tank. So the monster truck can roll over upside down and the steering's still going to work. And then there, look, I've got the bigger steering pump in. This thing's a beast. Massive compared to the other one. So I've got to get the guy down and he's going to come down and measure up and then make me all the hoses for it to plumb it all in. See, there's the old pump there, look, a lot smaller. Yeah, so that is that. There's another plane when you talk about planes, so I'm going to take that out soon. Well, not that one there. Because that one there is a bit tatty. If you look at the wing, look, it must have been crashed before and repaired. And then this one here is immaculate. This one is pristine. So this one, well, almost pristine. It's got like, you know, they're old now, aren't they? So it's got a couple of little creases. We can normally get them out with like one of these heat irons. So that one, I just want to hang it on the wall. I'm thinking probably there, hang it on that wall there. Yeah, so that is that. Right. This is a pile of stuff that I'm getting ready to go over to my next Isle of Man trip. Right. Let's crack on. Get that camera back on there, turn it round, boom. All right, have a quick checkery, get a couple of comments. What are you guys saying? Kev, get that plane off the Lambo. Yeah, Lambo's going to the Isle of Man in the next few days, dude. So then the plane will be off of there. It doesn't weigh much. It's not heavy at all, the plane. And it's on the cover, so it's fine. It's all good. Kev, what did you do before YouTube? eBay. Full-time eBay seller. When's the big move? Now, dude. The big move is now. We're on it. On the case. I'm not going to move everything. A lot of the stuff's going to stay here, but a lot of stuff's going to go over there. And also, I'm getting a lot of new RCs as well that are going to go to the new place. So, you know, I'm backwards and forwards all the time. I can spend 90 days in the UK, and the rest of the time I will spend in Isle of Man. So that works out. I'll probably come back I'll spend 6 weeks on the Isle of Man and spend 2 weeks in the UK. So I'll still see all the crew. We'll go out with the crew still. There'll still be video with the old crew. And then videos with the new crew. Best of both worlds. I get to live in the place of my dreams and still get to see my friends here as well. What do you think about Red Cat? I've never had one, dude. Please make more Isle of Man countryside videos. I dig it. Yeah, I mean, I'll try and integrate it into videos, try and show the countryside, because the countryside on the Isle of Man is beautiful. You going to sell this place? No, I'm gonna keep it for now. I don't need to sell it, so it's just handy to have somewhere when I come back here to keep a few bits and stuff. New studio. No, this one's my old studio still. New studio hasn't really got much in it still, so we need to get that filled up a bit. I mean, this studio here's got way too much stuff in it, so half of this can go to the new one. Well, I'm not going to move everything over, but most of it. Or a lot of it, at least. Kev was a professional welder back in the day. I was, actually. Do you sell parts? No, I don't. The trouble is with selling parts, you don't know who you're going to deal with. You might deal with someone that's got a right pain in the butt, and then he breaks it and he wants his money back, and then you've got to meet up with him, and then he wants to come in the shop here and he wants to see everything, and then, not worth the hassle. It's not worth it. There seems to be, you know, RC community as a whole is amazing. But you do get a few idiots, as in every hobby, that ruin it for everybody else. And I've had some bad experiences selling stuff to people in the past that I just don't bother anymore. It's not worth the hassle. Not worth it. I don't want stress. I just want to enjoy my life. And anyway, I can make more money just focusing on my business and wasting my time dealing with idiots. So, yeah, the answer to your question, do I sell stuff to people? No. And even when it's friends, I don't even sell it. I'll just let them have it if they want it. Typhon Grom thoughts. It looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I mean, I'm not really a massive fan of the mini RC cars, but yeah, I mean, yeah. Right, let's get the front end off. It should be roughly the same as the rear. Right, servo arm's got to come off. So I'm going to centre that servo in the middle because I can't be bothered to plug it in. So make sure that the servo centred. And then I can pull that off. And then the same as on. I'm going to take that screw out of there. In typical Arrma fashion. Put a bit of plastic in the way. But we got to it. So that's all good. And then I'm hoping that these servo saver screws are going to come out. Because you know what's a really bad pain in the butt? Is if one comes out and the other one doesn't, and the one on the opposite side comes out. Because then the whole front end's kind of locked together and you can't take it apart. So please, begging you, come out. I think it's not. I think we've got issues. No. No. Damn you, Arrma. Traxxas are definitely a lot easier to work on. These things can be a right pain in the arse. So if you can't get these screws out, we get the top ones off instead. Oh, now that's spinning. Oh. These things have a habit of really battling you severely. So now if this bottom one comes off, yeah, see? Now we've got issues. Now we've got issues. This front end's not going to want to come apart now. Because look, we've got one screw's come out from the bottom. The other screws come out from the top. So, well, we'll see in a minute. We'll take some more screws out and just see what happens. But sometimes what happens, you just can't take the front end off. It's just locked in. We'll see what happens. There's the first lot of screws. And that. We'll see what happens. I'm not happy about it though, I'll tell you that. Kevy is not happy. Glad the movie's going well, says RC Smith. Thanks, dude. That off. Then we've got more screws under here. That's why I use Traxxas over Arrma. Oh, Traxxas are definitely easier to work on. I mean, you don't really need to use Loctite or much of the Traxxas stuff, so you don't get these sort of problems. Oh, it has come off. Right, we're fine. It's come off. That post is stuck on there. I do want to get that post off of there. Because I'm a fan of Loctiting it from the top, but not from the bottom. Health goes. No way, Traxxas over Arrma. Well, each to their own. I mean, when it comes to the on-road, I prefer Arrma. I'd always pick Arrma with the infraction over the XO1, for example. But when it comes to bashing, I prefer the Traxxas. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do love this. But everybody's allowed to have their favourite. And, you know, I'm not saying Traxxas X-Max is better than the Kraton. I just prefer it. I prefer working on it. I prefer the way it drives. Parts are cheaper. So for me, I prefer the Traxxas. But Traxxas, I find, as a whole, are definitely easier to work on. Not the sledge, because the sledge is sort of a similar design to this. A sledge can be a bit of a pig to work on. I Tell you what I like that they've done though, look on this, they put bearings on the steering post. A lot of the time they use the bushes. So that's nice, it gives you nice smooth steering. Hi from Florida, I can't wait to see you driving Lambo at your new home. Oh dude, I can't wait, there's no speed limits, man. I can actually drive it, like, you know, still safely-ish. But not having to keep looking at the speedos, scared that you're going to set some stupid camera off somewhere. Right. I've just lost that cap head that goes in there, whatever it is. Oh, I'm losing track now. What goes where? Oh. Is it that one? Oh, I've lost track. I'm lost. Is it that one? Would that go somewhere else? I don't know, it's got to be that one, isn't it? Traxxas Revo is hard to work on. Oh yeah, I agree with you on that one, dude. Yep, I agree. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Revo. X-Max is just a piece of cake to work on. It's just easy. Slash is the best, says Liam. Oh, it's really good. I do personally prefer the bigger RCs, but it is a good RC. I'll give you that. It does take an absolute beating. Off with that, and we got these nice new drill ones. Do you smoke, says Leo. What do you guys reckon? Comment in the comments. Does Kevy smoke? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Does Kevy smoke? Right, so there we got the Trill one. So if you look at the Arrma one, it's a separate piece. It's got plastic, and then it's got the metal inside, whilst this one here is machined out of a solid piece. Trill parts look so well made. Look at that. It's beautiful. Really well made. Yeah, see, everyone says no. Yeah, you're right. Kevy does not smoke. Yeah. You only get one life, don't you? So you've got to make the most of it. Just weed. No, no weed here, dude. No weed for Kevy. Not into all that sort of stuff. Not knocking those that are. You know, I am anti-drugs. However, if somebody does do drugs and they're not harming anybody else, who am I to say? You know, I'm not judging you. If you enjoy to have a little spliff and you're not harming anyone, you go ahead and do it. Don't let me stop you. However, if you're a smackhead and you're going around stealing stuff to feed your habit, then I've got every right to judge you. If, you know, I don't judge anyone, but if they steal from me, then I've got the right to judge them. Do you drink? Not very often, dude. I used to drink a lot more. I used to go out clubbing back in the days. But every now and then I might go for a drink now, maybe once or twice a year, maybe. RC is his drug. Oh, just anything engines. Kevin smokes tyres. That's it, yeah. Kevin smokes the competition. I try to. Don't always succeed. Hi from Norway. Does anyone sell that GPS in UK? What GPS is that, dude? You on about the one that I use, the Dynamite? Motor, batteries and ear seats. Oh, guys. I've done a big boo-boo earlier. I nearly blew up the Lambo. I'll show you in a minute what I did. But I thought I killed it. I put the battery charger on to make sure it's got charge in it so I can get it to the Isle of Man. And Kevy did a big boo-boo. Right, where's that other thing gone? Where's he gone? What? Where's that? I need the trill one. Oh, it's here. Duh. Right, get that back in there again. I thought I completely killed the Lambo earlier, guys. Let me get that on there and I'll show you what I did. Come on with you. Right, that's on. Definitely going to Loctite these. See, that's the trouble. You have to Loctite everything. But then if you can't get it out, then it could turn a 5-minute job into a complete battle. And that is one thing that you very rarely get on the X-Max, that a screw doesn't come out. Very rare. I mean, it almost never happens. But if I work on an Arrma, it's almost guaranteed that there's going to be one screw that gets stuck in and you can't get it out. And you've got to drill it out. And you've got to mess around. You didn't put the leads on backwards, did you? Yeah, I did. And smoke came out as well. But everything still works though, so I think it's all right. On X-Max, the opinion occasionally. Yeah, I mean, yeah. The opinion occasionally, yes. Dude, you almost killed the Lambo for real. I did, yeah. How is Claire? Good. I spoke to Claire and Ian on the phone yesterday. Right, so what I did was... So to charge the battery up, the battery's in here, look. Like under this cover, and it's difficult to see what the black and the red is. It's so hard to see because it's all sort of hidden inside. So I'll put this on there, plugged it in, turned it on, and I had it on maximum as well, like on fast charge. Not on 24 volts, I had it on, well, I hope I didn't have it on 24 volts. I think I had it on 12. Had it on, and then suddenly all this smoke started coming out of there. Like I'm thinking, uh-oh. And then I looked at the leads, and they were glowing. It was like glowing red hot. Can you see where it's discoloured it a bit? And that one there, the black one, looks even melted on the end, look. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but look, it's melted the little thing. So I quickly took it off, and I started it, and it still works. That started. Everything inside still works. And... even that still works, so I don't know what happens. You can't put... Well, luckily no smoke came out of that. Only smoke came out of that, but this still works. So I think we got away with it. Hopefully. Hopefully we got away with it. Otherwise that would have been a very expensive mistake. You probably took a few years off the battery. Maybe, yeah. I think the battery's a bit crap anyway. I let it get flat a few times. I think you could do with a new battery anyway. Poor Lambo. Don't let the smoke out. It's hard to put back in. I know, dude. Right. Let's get this thing put back together. On there. Oh, by the way, guys, Kevy's looking to buy a real aeroplane, and I'm going to go to view it on, come on, turn, on the weekend. An extra 330 LX. Get that in there, because then it's only going to take me like an hour and 10 minutes to fly from the Isle of Man to here. So that will be good. Still got to learn how to fly it though. You have to change the battery every 5 years, so it may be due for a change. Yeah, well overdue. The battery in there 7 years old, I think. What year is it? Yeah, the car's 2017, and I've never changed the battery. There. Don't forget, guys, you can win one of these. There's a link down below in the description. Brand new one, all boxed up and Kevy signed. Oh, damn you! Drive shaft's come out. Oh, take it off again now. What is the game over boat in the back? Oh, I showed that. If you wind the stream back a little bit, I did show it, but that's a 3D printed boat that my friend Andy made from RC Andy. Do you like maths? Yeah. I mean, I was quite good at maths at school. I was crap at English though, because I can't spell. I think Kevy's a little bit dyslexic. Even though they told me at school I'm not dyslexic, but I can't spell, so I can't see how I'm not dyslexic if I can't spell. They just said I'm too lazy to learn how to spell, but yeah, it's probably that as well. But it is a bit annoying not being able to spell, because every time I write an email, you've got to use a spell checker. And sometimes my spelling is so bad that even the spell checker I can't find the answer to it. And I've got to try and write the sentence in a different way and avoid the use of that word altogether. That is a bit of a pain in the butt, actually. But you know, you can't let things like that stop you in life. If you've got hopes and dreams, you've got to go after it no matter what. No matter what the obstacle, no matter what the hurdle, if you want something, you bloody go out there and get it. Anything's doable. Look at Richard Branson. He's dyslexic as well. Look what he's achieved. Did you get your GCSEs? Yeah, I did do GCSEs. I got a B in maths, but they put me on the intermediate paper, what B's maximum. And I found maths really easy, so I was like, put me on the higher paper. They were like, well, no, because like C's the highest you can get on the highest one, or B, and if you don't get that, you fail. And I was like, yeah, but I want to do the higher one, it's easy. And they were like, well, we're not going to let you. So, all right, I had to do the intermediate one. And it was so easy. I think we had an hour or 2 hours or whatever it was to do it. And I got it smashed in like 10 minutes. And I went over it and over it and over it. And it was so easy. I was I was sure that I got everything right. So, I reckon I could have got an A star in that one if they let me do the higher paper. But doesn't matter, does it? What's it matter? I haven't got a job anyway, have I? And YouTube don't care. When do you drive the monster truck again? I've got it booked in for a show in August. Should I buy the Slash or the Senton, someone says. They're both really good. I mean, I'd say the Slash is probably slightly better quality, but not massively, but it is more expensive. I mean, the quality of the Slash is quite a lot better, actually, but it is a lot more expensive. Durability-wise, they're both amazing. So the Slash will probably last longer before it wears out and gets wobbly. But they're both epic. Get the submarine out again. You know what I should do? Because in the UK, everywhere I've taken it, the water is dirty and cloudy. Everywhere. I cannot find nice clean water. But on the Isle of Man, everywhere the water's clean, like absolutely everywhere. I haven't seen any dirty water anywhere on the Isle of Man. So that would be a perfect place for it. Do you still have little Tykes body for the X-Max? Yes, I do. New Arrma Kraton 4S% of Diff. I've got the newish one, but not the latest one. Right. Ah, oh, damn it! And I'll put that there. Ah. Oh. Can't be bothered to take that off again. Not in the mood of that. Definitely not in the mood of that. Maybe we can just take this little brace out here. Look what I've done here, look. I'll put that there and it's got to go through that hole there. But I think we can just take that screw out there and on the other side, take that bar out and then put it back in. I'm hoping anyway. Hold on, Kevy's got snotty nose. Rona! Which ESC do you say is good? Budget? I'd say Hobby King, Hobby Wing, I mean, if that's not budget enough, maybe one of the Banggood ones, like the Gold RC ones, maybe. Right, there we go, boom. Boom, that worked. Happy days. What brand of hex tools? These are Team C, and you can't get them anymore. But I know Arrma Max makes some, but they're not quite as hard. Arrma Max tools are a little bit on the soft side. Right, that is in. Uh-oh. Too busy talking, not watching, dude. Yeah, mentioning, yeah, I know. I'm trying to get the comments and I should be looking at what I'm doing, but I've got to chat with you guys as well, don't I? Boom. I've got 2 screws. Oh, there. I don't know where these screws go. All good. And then we've got 1 screw left to put into the servo. I'm going to do that one by hand. If you're ugly like a servo, you can kill them. Right, that's on. That in there, boom. Right, I'm going to put a bit of Loctite on there actually. Don't want that falling out. When is the XRT Ultimate video? Well, I'm waiting to get it in. Got it on order. I'm just waiting for it to come. Then there will be a video on it. Just joining. What's the issue? Oh, wind it back to the beginning. But basically, I crashed it and smashed the back arm off and bent all the hinge pin block and everything. And was fixing it. And it's done now, pretty much. Just got to get the wheels back on and we're good. I mean, I need a new strap here, which I forgot to order. A strap broke. But apart from that, we're good. Right, wheels back on. Noah still in the house? What was your favourite project? Monster truck. If you're thinking RC, probably the Speed Sausage. Or the Burnout car, maybe. Probably the Speed Sausage. Hello from South Africa. Hello, dude. So, Noah, what do you want to do with that piano? Do you want it? Or should we drop it on the Hilux? I don't really want to drop it on the Hilux because it's a good piano. But I could do with getting an old knackered piano for dropping on the Hilux. So, all right, guys. So, what is your favourite project that I've done? Out of you guys, what has been the favourite project? Speed car, the off-road sausage, the monster truck, burnout car, nitro crawler that isn't done yet. Boom. Right, that's back in action now. And the body is down here on the floor. Boom. There we go, back in action. What a beast of a car. Love it. Absolutely love that car, guys. Really impressed with it. I mean, the Arrmas have always been good, but they're just getting better and better. So people are saying Gravedigger, 200 mile an hour project, X-Max with a kiddie car body, off-road sausage, speed sausage, off-road sausage by a long shot, all projects, game over, monster truck. Do Raffle on piano if Noah doesn't want it. Oh, shipping that thing's going to be hard. Have you used a perfect pass monster 5th scale servo? No, because it got messed up in customs. It was supposed to come here. But it was so long, like 2 months later after it's supposed to come. And then I finally got like a customs letter. Well, I've got to pay for the customs. But I was in the Isle of Man then, so I couldn't pay it. And then by the time I got back, it was too late. And they sent it back to Raz. So now Raz has got to send it again. More experimental videos would be sick. You boy. Best servo? Depends on the application, but my favourite servo all round at the moment is the perfect pass servo that Raz does. I mean, I wouldn't put it into a racer like this because this is a 10th scale, super lightweight, and I've got a KO in there that's stupidly fast. And Raz's servo probably it'd still be quick enough, but I like extremely fast servos. Like the faster the better. So, you know, it depends on the application. So for a car like this, probably the KO. But there's so many other good servos out there as well, and everyone will tell you different. And I've not even tried them all, so I don't know. But from all the servos that I've used in a race, I KO. In this one, I've got those for Talbot servos. This one's a, what is it called? HPS CB700. So these are one of the most expensive servos that you can get. So I don't know how much they are. Let me know in the comments, guys. Can someone quickly Google that? How much these servos cost? But these are like fast and torquey. They're just a bit silly on the old price. But yeah, so far, you know, all in, perfect pass. How is your SCX6? SCX6 is going to the Isle of Man on the next trick. I've got some portal axles going on there. And some different wheels and tyres, some Hyrax tyres. No speed limit, only over the mountain. No, not only the mountain. Anywhere where it's national speed limit, which is basically any road that goes between different towns, there's no speed limit. $380 in the US, that servo. Yeah, crazy expensive, but they're good. You know, and you get what you pay for a lot of the time. Not always, but a lot of the time. Where's Andy? Andy Landy is at my friend's workshop. I'm going to get a galvanised chassis put on, roll cage. Still deciding on engine though. I don't want to go too mad over the top. I want it a bit better than what's in there. How are the flying lessons going? I haven't done it for a while, dude. Because I've been going backwards and forwards to Isle of Man and getting everything sorted out there for the past sort of 2 months. I've not really done it. Thinking about getting 6S vehicle, which one would you recommend? Well, Kraton's good. Well, definitely a Kraton 6S EXB. Good car. Mini-Max maybe. Depends what you want. Most RCs now are good. Now as RC goes, max out Lambo and Isle of Man then. I'm sure I could max it out there, but I don't want to kill myself. I mean, it'd be nice to do some acceleration and stuff and not have to keep looking at the speedo all the time, but I'm not gonna go mad. .335 diesel BMW engine for Andy. I'd like to keep it a mechanical diesel in there, really, if possible, but I don't want to spend loads. I don't want it too heavy. I mean, a lot of people say Cummins, but they're heavy, aren't they? Someone goes, what's the best servo for sledge? I'd say the Perfect Pass, dude. For the money and for the reliability, the waterproof, I mean, best all-round servo, I'd say Perfect Pass. What is your favourite Traxxas X-Max? OM606, yeah. I do. How much horsepower is a stock 606, by the way? Does anybody know? What is a stock 606 horsepower? Because I did talk with a Diesel Pump UK guy, but they're really expensive, and I don't think I want to spend that much on it. Because I want to build a fully custom Defender, space frame, like trophy truck suspension, rock bouncer axles, rear steer, 1,000 horsepower. So, you know, I want to save all the craziness for the next build. But handy to landy, I just want to make it a nice, street legal, good all-round Defender. Make TRX4 to match the real Defender. Yeah, I do want to, but I'm still trying to find the body. Best lipo. There's a lot of lipo. I'm not an expert when it comes to lipos. To me, as long as I don't puff, I'm happy. I've used Onyx, Genzace, even the cheapy ones sometimes are good, like the Zop Powers I used to use back in the day. Sledge is better than Kraton, someone says, question mark. They're pretty similar, dude. They both got pros and cons. I mean, the Sledge is stronger in some ways, and then the Kraton's stronger in other ways. I mean, and you can make them both into a complete beast. RC Man needs to come to your main shop. Yeah, he's been here before. But the Isle of Man shop's going to be the main shop. 600 to 800 horsepower stock 606. No way, dude. No way. Can it? How much horsepower would like the stock pump? How much would the stock fuel pump? When will you be shipping all your gear to Isle of Man? Well, a lot of it's already there. But, yeah, as we speak, dude. Stock 135 to 174. Oh, that's not bad, is it? I mean, 174, I mean, that's probably enough, isn't it, really? $200 to $300, someone says. Best upgrade for MT10, someone says. Definitely RPM arms. A lot of the same questions coming in again, so I'm going to try and avoid the same ones again. The Merc system makes suitably power, but keep it sensible. It will be great forever. Yeah, well, maybe just a stock 606 then could be the way. How many X-Maxes do you own? I've lost count. I've got some on the Isle of Man and more here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know, 6? Maybe? 7? I think 6 or 7. Don't know, lost count. How much horsepower can you get out of the 606 with a stock fuel pump? Because I know them Diesel Pump UK pumps are like crazy, but they're expensive as well. Where do you get the Lamborghini body for the Felony? That is a... what make was it? A BE Designs, whatever it's called. Where's Stemp been? Under the thumb, I assume. I imagine. I already bought the Prime Laminator Kevin edition. It's amazing. Wicked, dude. They look so cool in person as well, man. What's your favourite tyre glue? I used to use the HBI glue. That was really good. The Sweep stuff, that's really good. What else? The Proline stuff, that's pretty good. Schumacher stuff. Redfin stuff's amazing. Any June footage plans? Yes. I've got some paddle tyres to put onto a sledge or something. Hello from Bavaria. Hello. Rival MT10 best beginner RC. Yep, I would agree. And they're even when you're really into the hobby, they're still great. I really love my one. I mean, I do prefer the slightly bigger RCs, but brilliant RC. Option on Badland tyres. Yeah, I like them. Best rig for regular bashing, someone says. I'd say X-Max, I'd say. But, you know, Kraton's good as well. I mean, there's a lot of good cars nowadays. A lot of cars you can't go, you know, like Slash is good. Centons are good. MT10's good. I mean, even though I'm not a massive fan of the Skeeter and the other one, the Co-Rallies, they're still good. They're just not really that kitted up for extreme bashing, but they're still good. They drive lovely. They're fast. I just got tyres from my X-Max Sledgehammer tyres. Yeah, it's a good upgrade of Sledgehammer tyres. I like them. Stock fuel pump, 606, 300 brake. I think that would be enough, dude, wouldn't it? Yeah, maybe I'll look into the 606, I think. It's mechanical as well, and you can tune it later. I think that'd be the way to go, probably, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think I'll just have to settle on it and just go with it. I was thinking maybe LS engine and V8 it, but I want to really keep it mechanical diesel. Any plans on a hydroplane? What is a hydroplane? I don't even know what one is. Vegas here, we love Kevin Talbot. Yeah, I need a Vegas holiday again. I do like my Vegas holidays. I'm not sure if I'd like to live there though, because it does get bloody hot, doesn't it? I mean, I've always come sort of March, April, and it was hot then. I dread to think what the summer's like. I'm buying an X-Max in the summer. Way, yeah, man. Good choice, dude. You will need a cargo plane for your camera stuff. I only use my iPhone, dude. I do most of my filming with iPhone and sometimes a GoPro and a couple of onboard cameras. But, you know, I could do all my videos on an iPhone if I had to. You should buy a second UDR and upgrade everything. Maybe I should, yes. Street bashing or off-road bashing? I'm off-road, me, but I still enjoy the street bashing. Can you buy an Aventador? Well, I've been tempted a few times, but it wouldn't get that much use. But maybe one day, if I get a bigger garage and a bit more space to keep one, maybe. Never say never. But there are other things I would rather have, like I want an American muscle car, for example. iPhone is the best. I agree for filming, yes. But there's not much in it. You know, you get the latest Samsung. That's just as good, really, isn't it? There's really not much in it nowadays. Hey, Tony in the house. How you doing? Tony Swamp Thing's learning to fly as well. Are you going to make videos, Tony, about learning to fly? How was your high school experience? Oh, I hated it, dude. It's so boring. I just wanted to go home and no, I didn't like it. No. Glad I finished all that. No, Tony says no, not going to film it. Do you like the look of the Lamborghini Countach? Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind one of those actually. The value of them are getting a bit silly, aren't they? Maybe one day. I need a bigger house first before I spend loads of money on cars. Man, comments are coming a bit quick at the minute, man. Can you have fun with a 1/8 buggy off the track? Yeah, absolutely. They make good bashers. Because 1/8 buggies, they jump so far, man. If you hit a jump with them, they just go, man. Kevin's immune to temptation of women. Oh, sometimes it's a bit hard work to not get tempted, but I've got so many dreams that they've got to come first, really. Is the Bandit a good buggy? I've never had one, dude, but the Rustler's good for like a first RC car, so I imagine it would be. Same sort of platform. What's your opinion on Granite? Yeah, good. Have you heard of Gwen Lewis? He is a Land Rover suspension master. Yes. I mean, that is probably the kit I'm going to go with. I was thinking maybe the Equip Extreme kit as well. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, you know, when I build my custom Defender, I'm going to make all the suspension myself. I'm going to 4-link it probably. Well, not on the front. 3-link on the front. Because you've got to have a mechanical steering link to have it street legal. So 3-link on the front. 4-link on the back. Rear steer. But you've got to be able to lock it off for road use. Do you have a girlfriend? Nope, no girlfriend. Morning! Refob, Rab, whatever, butchered your name, sorry. Size does matter. It does when it comes to mugs. The bigger the mug, the more the chicory. I love your video, says Nuo. Hey, thanks, dude. 4S or 6S Arrma, what is more durable? I'd say 4S are more durable stock. However, with this latest EXP, really impressed. Really impressed. Yeah, very impressed with that. I've done a good job with that one. Really like it. Doesn't really need any upgrades. You just run it stock. Maybe hinge pin blocks. I mean, more as you run it over a longer period of time, you'll start seeing more things that go wrong with it. So it may well end up getting a Scorch chassis or an M2C chassis, but you know, I don't think it needs it. Do you feel like you're in shape as a human? Oh, average. I wouldn't say I'm brilliant, but I'm not awful. You know, I'm not a bit of a gut. Could be more muscly, but yeah, it could always be better. I'd say I'm average. Lossy LMT servo upgrade. Oh, well, perfect pass servos would be perfect. I've got the ones I've got in mind. What one I got in mind? I've got ludicrous servos in that one. They're really good. No issues with them at all. Oh, pardon me, how rude. Put Cummings in it. Yeah, it's a bit heavy, dude. I want to try and stay away from the heaviness. Pineapple pizza, yes or no? I'd say no, but if it was on there, I'd eat it. I wouldn't mind. I mean, I don't mind. I'd rather not, but I don't mind. I would. I haven't got a problem with it. What about sweet corn on pizza? What is your opinion on Spectrum motors and ESCs? They're alright, but they're kind of like a hobby wing, but not as good. So I'd rather have a hobby wing. But I think they're on the same platform, I don't know. But yeah, they're not bad. Banana on pizza then. Oh, don't know about that, dude. Favourite colour other than red? Green maybe? Blue? I don't know. Yellow? All of them? Are you keeping UK shop? Yes. Are you getting a new Traxxas boat? Probably. Are you only child? No, I've got brother and sister. Weed pizza? No, not for me, dude. Not for me. How did you get into RCs? Well, ever since a kid, I just loved everything cars. I used to love being stuck in traffic jams. We used to get into a traffic jam, and I was like, look, cars, more cars, and the more the better. I loved it. And I loved my little toy cars, little matchbox things, pushing them around. And then I got my granddad got me my first RC car, which was it was a red Nico buggy. And then I bought a Nico Gambler that I saved up for years from like an index catalogue. And then I saved up for a good couple of years for a Manta Ray. Cummings. A lot of people saying Cummings, but they're quite heavy. Kev, can you do a belted? No, I'm not a fan of belted drive on X-Max. Not a fan. They don't tend to last, and it puts a lot of load on the motor and the gear cover. And no, I've never done it myself. I've seen other people do it and always have problems. So personally, no, definitely not. Hello, RC Gamer. Hello. I love your videos, Nua. Hello. Can I crash at your pad on the island? No, dude, I'm not. I can't have people I don't know staying over. As much as I love you all online, you know, I don't know any of you lot personally, do I? So, can you show me Traxxas X01? Oh, dude, it's buried over there. I'm not digging it out. It's got loads of RCs on top of it, but it still looks the same as when I did the video on it, dude. Can you get red cat what's it called? Vigilante, whatever it's called. Yeah, mate, I do need to get some red cats, but I don't know who does them here in the UK. I should review EcoBoost, whatever. So I've done quite a lot of EcoBoost servos. I don't know if about that exact model or not. Probably not. I don't know. Which type of American muscle car would you like to have? A Hemi Cuda, Charger, Challenger, any of them really. Nova. When is the orange X-Max video? There's been a video on that recently, actually, dude. Yeah, there's been a video on that recently, dude. Great tasting in cars, hey. Only joking, says PB Vlogs. What's your UK shop called? It hasn't got a name, it's just got a number. Mustang. I'm not really a Mustang fan. I don't know why. It doesn't do it for me. I know they've got a massive following and I like Ford, but just a Mustang just isn't for me. I don't know why. I mean, they are cool, but not for me, really. I probably said there isn't a UK distributor for Red Cat. Oh, right. So I've got to get on there direct. Well, maybe I'll email them and say, all right, send me some of your cars. Do you play any video games? Not really. I mean, once a year I might put Call of Duty Black Ops 1 on and give that a little blast. Swamp Thing wants a Hummer H1. Epic they are. What's your favourite RC crawler? I would say the TRX4. Mopom Magic, someone says. Can you fly your Sab Goblin again? Yeah, at some point. Don't know when though, dude. Someone says, oh man, comments are coming in a bit quick here. Is Hobby Ring Max 10 good? Yeah, good ESC, yeah. Oh, Nick says, whoever asks if you can stay at my house, you can stay at his. When will you review Tiny TRX4? I've done the video. I've just got to edit it. 1970s Charger. Oh, nice, dude. I think Hemi Cuda, though, that would be my favourite one of them all. You should convert a huge RC monster truck into 12S. I have. I've done a 12S Raminator. Right, guys, I'm going to call that a day now. I'm getting hungry. I'm going to go and get some food. Does eBay ship to India? It depends on the seller. But yeah, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for stepping by. If you could leave me a thumbs up in the comments, I would really appreciate it. Or in the, not in the comments, in the little thumbs up button thing. Because it does tell the algorithm to push the video, and that all helps. So that is, yes, please give me a thumbs up. Or thumbs down if you thought it sucked. You can do that as well. And, oh yeah, and don't forget, you can win a brand new one of these. And there's a link to that in the description. And there is a way of entering for free. So log in and follow the... Well, it tells you in the raffle summary how you can get free tickets. Right. Good to see you all, guys. Thanks for keeping me company while I was wrenching and fixing this jalopy. And I will see you soon in another live stream. I might... Tomorrow? Possibly tomorrow. Probably not. But yeah, there will be another one at some point. Right, guys. See you soon. Bye.